Thank All right, thank you so much, Jamal, for that welcoming introduction. I can tell you guys, since I started this organization, Jamal has been an amazing mentor. I dang near got to talk to him every day for my head to be right. So he's definitely become somebody very important to me. So, like I said, tonight, pretty much what we're going to be going over is social media. I'm like a social media fiend. I'm the person that's going to have a tripod with the ring light because I need to get some content. So I think it's so important, you guys, for social media, especially with what we're doing, which is network marketing. You got to think like we're constantly on our phones. That's how we're getting customers, agents to reach out to us, really through social media. So you always want to make sure like what you're doing on social media, as far as on getting that brand awareness, you want to make sure that you're like on the team. So what I'm gonna share my screen because I kind of put together a PowerPoint, you guys, so that way you can kind of see from pretty much what my page looks like, okay? So pretty much what I want to teach you guys today is just becoming the professional, especially the newer agents, okay, you guys, because I know sometimes I be getting all in your business, your social media business, and you wondering why I'm asking all these questions. But that's because I want to make sure that you appear as the professional when these people start reaching out to you. So the way your social media looks like, that's the first thing I be wanting to tackle, because I want to make sure before I even make you make one post about credit repair or even a new business venture, I want to make sure that your page looks appealing. So when people start clicking on it, they actually want to, talk to you. So pretty much branding your social media. Okay. Now you want your your social media to look professional, but you don't want to look like a fake account. Okay, because when people think that you're fake, when you don't have a lot of information on there, not a lot of pictures, you don't post consistently, they assume you fake. So when you reach out to them, they're 9 out of 10, they're gonna read it, they're not gonna respond. You're just not gonna have as much engagement because people are looking at you as a fake page. So some of the things that I always say as are requirements to have, especially with Facebook. Facebook is typically what I'm on and everybody else is on here, because if you wasn't, you wouldn't be on training. So everybody has a Facebook. So in your Facebook, I always say it should have your first and your legal first and last name. People, I know you like to have nicknames and everything like that, but it's not good, because if you have a nickname and then you get on the phone and then you got to tell them what your real name is, it just kind of disconnects the trust that they could have built had you had your actual real first and last name. So just keep that in mind when you are joining or coming on board, because I know I tell my agents all the time when they come on board and I know they got a nickname and it's not their first and last name, that's the first thing I'm always asking. Hey, if Facebook allows you, let's change your first and last name to what it is, because this is what you're going to be giving to people. This is where it's going to really build the trust with the customer, because they know that you're real and that you're not fake. You definitely want to make sure that it's clean, nice. You want to have a professional profile picture and a cover picture. Everybody, I know you can't afford photo shoots or anything like that, but even, pick up a camera, take a picture of yourself, even the cover picture, you can have it of your family, have it where it's appeasing. You can have, something I used to do. I used to have a motivational quote. So the moment they come on, it's like a call to action quote I would have on my cover picture, and then a picture of me on my profile. I didn't want them to have to click on my page and go through my photos to see how I look. I want them to know exactly, okay, this is who's messaging me. They don't have to go on my page to really see it. You want to have a personalized bio. So I always like to put, of course, I'm a mom, but I also put other businesses if I have other businesses. Or even if you do anything or you have any certifications in something, put it in your bio, like customize it to your liking, or, put some things that you do, including like a call to action or a short positive quote, something that just, personalizing and makes it different from you. And this is also preventing you from looking like a fake page. In your bio, a lot of people don't like disclosing like where they're from or where they currently live, but sometimes you want to put something so that way people they can kind of see, okay. Or even if you have old friends and coworkers and they're trying to figure out if that is you, then they'll see that, and then it makes them want to actually engage with your page. I always include my social media links. You want to include your website links for the business. I've had a client who actually became a customer through just clicking my link. I put it up there. I never thought that somebody would actually click on it, but they did. So just think about if you don't have your website link up there, like you're kind of not giving yourself even the opportunity to be able to make money in your sleep. Something else I do is this. I have features. So for anybody that doesn't know about the features on Facebook, I'm about to show you. Okay, so let me move this over. Okay, so features on your page, okay, you guys? Pretty much when you make, let's just say when you put something on your story, there's gonna be like a star in the right-hand corner, the bottom left corner, right corner of your phone that says feature. So I like to make features because your stories go away in 24 hours, but your features, they stay up there forever. And then you can actually label them based on what you want to do. So for instance, this is my feature section. So as you can see, I have like different topics. I have the stable credit card, team success, customer results, live webinars, join my team, events. And pretty much, let's say if they clicked on your feature, this is what's going to pop up. So it's going to be different things that you have under there. So pretty much pretty much anybody would be able to see these features and actually, be able to see, okay, like she has more to her page or he has more to his page. This is also going to just help you with looking like a real page because they see that you're there. Let me see. Where's this at? So pretty much once you do that, you guys, something that I'm big on as well, even when it comes to on your page, have a pinned post of something. I always choose something that has a lot of engagement or something that makes sense. So for instance, like when you go on your page, that should be the very first post that you see, and it's going to say pinned post. And you can change this post from being pinned. So technically, this is how it would look if you were on a computer. And then let's just say if it wasn't pinned, if it wasn't pinned, it would tell me I can pin it. So here, what I did was for the longest, I had the free template post pinned. It had almost 450 comments. So I kept it up there because I understand that people like free stuff. So I know that I don't post a lot of things about something being free. So why not pin that? And it actually helped with engagement because people were still going in my DM, not even really interested in like the services or becoming an agent, but more so that template. So then that's like, okay, cool. They get the template, I can make them do a trial run. But what I changed it to recently is I did a live. So I did this live and I pinned it. So that way, if anybody comes to my page and they're like second guessing whether or not I'm real or not, they'll be able to see me on live. So they'll say, okay, they'll kind of match it together and they'll see that I'm a real person. Lives are really good to do, you guys. I wasn't really like, I hate getting on live. I do. But I know it's something that I need to get used to. And one thing that I can say for a person that I used to go live with my other business, I used to go live a lot, although I hated it because I really didn't know what to say. But I do admit for me, like having to do the presentations, with you guys, it's really pretty much taught me, and even watching the other leaders, how they do the presentations and actually, make everybody engaged by dropping a 1 in the chat or, dropping a fire in the chat. By us just doing those little things, it really helped me with this live that I did because it made me get engagement then because I really never got engagement. So that's really important. Do lives because they can really be a game changer for you. I know I'm going to start doing it more. So far, does anybody have any questions and concerns? Nobody has any questions?
Nope, but I'm loving the content. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a question. How do you add the features?
How
do you add the features to your page?
So let me see if it's going to show me on the desktop. Let's see. I don't know when you. Yeah. So it's not going to let me. So pretty much what you do is let's just say you're on a phone, right? And you pretty much add something to your story. All you'll want to have to do is when you go click on your story and you're viewing it, it's going to say featured, it's going to say feature at the right, the bottom right corner. Okay, it's going to say feature and it's going to be a star. You're going to highlight that star and that star is going to ask you, what feature do you want to put it in? If you don't have one, you'll have to create a title and then they'll start adding it. And then for future reference, when you start doing that in the future, you'll be able to continue to add to that same feature. Does that make sense? Let's see.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, you guys, something that I do see is people are not professional. When you are running a business, you guys, and this is just something, a rule of thought, because this is what you're doing. You're an entrepreneur. So I know people have very bad habits. They get in their feelings on social media. I get it. You know what I'm saying? However, you got to understand that you have a business. So everything that you post, any potential customer, any potential agent, they can look at, they can view it. So you want to make sure that you keep the same, like when I say professional, like, yes, you can joke here because, you know, you can joke there, but you want to watch what you're joking about. You know what I mean? A lot of people, they feel they could be business owners and every now and then they're putting shade posts or complaining about something. And those are not things that you want to put out to the public. You know, something that I try to do is all I talk about is positivity. You know, I don't want anything negative on my page. So like, let's say if I pull my page up right now, if you were to come to my page as a first new, a potential customer, a potential client, you're going to look at it, you're going to say, okay, cool. We're going to go to the bio. She's a mom, life coach, empowerment coach, financial coach, credit repair. So if they see me say empowerment coach, I'm a life coach. And if they're going to be like, okay, I want to see something positive on this girl's page. So even here, does your habits match your why? Okay. They know that's going to be something about some, you know, powerful empowerment. Let's just say if they're going to in just any of my pages. So if it's not about business, you're going to see me writing stuff like that, saying you're busy doubting yourself while some people are intimidated by your potential. And so you guys, since I kind of branded myself by empowerment and positivity, every time I write positivity, those type of posts kind of are the ones that I get the most reactions. So for instance, I'm going to show you guys one. And this is important in knowing your niche because you want to be able to know who your audience is. To know exactly what you should be posting. So I'll try new things out every once in a while, but when I try things out that actually match, so where is it at? So here, this was one that, you know, because a lot of people I add, they are business owners. So of course, they're going to be the number one people who want to respond to this, react to it. So things like that. It was another one because my target audience is moms. So I really want to show my mom, especially if you're a mom. I target moms. It could be single moms, married moms. It really doesn't matter. Let me see. Let's see. And if I can't find it, I'm gonna leave it alone, but I think it's coming up here. But pretty much you see stuff like this. You're going to need a whole team to handle what God. So you really want to you want to be positive, you guys. Don't nobody want to come. Here it is. So this one says, when you're a mom, you got 1 minute to cry. And then it's back to business. So since mothers are my target audience, when I typically do write posts about moms, I get more traction because that's one of the things that I do target. I target mothers. Those are the main people that I really want to connect with because I know I'm relatable. You know, and I feel like they have something to lose, and they're actually normally the reason why moms want to be successful is because of their kids. So that's one of the reasons, you know, kind of why I target moms. And so by targeting moms, this is what I also do. Something you want to do is increase your friends list. You guys, some of you guys are like having freaking, you be having 1,200 friends. And I just be sitting here like, how are you, like, why aren't you adding people every single day? Like here, you guys, I'm at 4,302. Okay. That's for me. And I just deleted 700 and some people. That's why I'm there. Because I told myself that, hey, I'm going to delete all these people. So then the next day I can just go like, listen, I just want to add a whole bunch of people. I want to put myself in front of a different audience. So you guys, for you, if you are not where you got to delete people, you need to be adding friends every single day. And although I say add at least 50 to 100, I feel it's possible for you to add from 100 to 300. If you really want to take your business serious and you want that exposure, I mean, you're going to do it. You know, because all you're going to think of is dollar signs. Every single time you hit the send friend request, you're going to think of a dollar sign, especially when they start adding you back. So that's like super important, you guys. If you're not deleting friends, you need to be adding them every single day. And, you know, a lot of people, they don't understand who to add. They go to their friends list and they're like, oh, I don't want to add this person. They look creepy. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to add them. He's a man. I don't want to add him. okay, you guys, you don't have to go to the friend list of people that sent you friend requests. You either deny them or accept them. So what you do is go out and look for the people that are just like you. So what I did was sometimes you can even type in mom in the search bar, and it's going to give you posts. It's going to give you people of who has mom in their bio. But not only that, or join like groups that are related, that relate to you. So for instance, I'm an entrepreneur mom, so I joined the online networking group for boss moms. Work from home groups are really good because think about it, that's literally giving you the portal of customers that want to work from home. That was something that I wasn't thinking at first. And then I'm like, duh, like it's right there. Like that's what we're trying to get people to do. Or even entrepreneur groups. And I always try to go for the public ones because I know I'm gonna get accepted right away. But of course, you can go for the private ones too. They just have a lot of rules. So that's the downfall about that. But you guys, if you want to add friends, but you don't just want to add any, like, yes, you're adding anybody, but you really want to have a target, start adding groups, start looking for people that are relative to you. So that way you can start increasing your friends list and getting that exposure and actually getting people that are interested to reach out. Okay. Because then you're going to start making posts related to them to capture their attention. Something else. So I'm big on algorithm, okay? And pretty much a lot of people, they don't understand the algorithm. When we say consistency is key, everybody think, okay, I need to post 20 times a day, or I need to share this and I just need to be posting all day. No, like it's just being consistent, but also just have a time frame and when you feel the best. So these are the times I typically post. So I call it the early bird post. Like I want to post when people right before they get up or people who are getting ready for work. So that's between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. That's typically when people are kind of looking on their phone, scanning it. But it's beneficial. That's when you want to write. That's when you want to pretty much put good morning posts. Even if you don't do a good morning post, do something motivational. I do a lunch break post. So between 12 p.m. and 2 p.m. because I feel that's the commonly times that people take their lunch break at work. So that's typically when I can get engagement. And then I do the off work posts. I used to do it between 5 and 6, but I realized that most people are off at 6 and typically they're on their way home by 7. So I always say the 6 to 7 because people, yes, they shouldn't do it, but they be still using their phone and driving. People are getting on social media at these times, or you can even just find the best time. Start posting throughout these times and seeing when you get the most engagement and writing it down. So then that way you can start scheduling those posts, knowing, okay, if I got to post at 8 a.m. every day, if I got to post up at 6 p.m. and then, at 12 p.m. and then at 6 p.m., be able to do that because that's when you're going to really be able to, get that most engagement. Wait, and I don't want to topic that. I'm going to show you this first. Okay, something else I want to show you guys because this is important. Okay, so something that, and this goes with the algorithm as well, you guys. So the reason even why we have the booster chat, the whole purpose of the booster chat is pretty much to get support. Okay. But of course, so every time for instance, the booster chat, and this is something I'm a touch point of too. With the booster chat, the whole purpose is to get support from other team players. You're pretty much our other teammates. So the whole point is when you post in that booster chat, we're supposed to go on your status and we're supposed to share love to it, liking it, commenting it, things like that. But we're doing that so that way your post can constantly go up in algorithm and continue to go back up to the top of the timeline. So when a video goes viral, how at that point everybody has seen it by the end of the night. That's because people are constantly commenting on it. People are constantly sharing it, liking it. So what social media is doing is it's constantly putting it back at the top of the list because it's looking like, okay, this post is going well. We're going to keep running this post. We're going to keep putting it at the top. And what I do is not only, yes, that's why when I tell even my new agents, hey, even if we comment on your post, you still respond because that's going to build your algorithm too. So for instance, and I respond to anybody. When I say even the statuses where I just do quotes, if they say thank you, I try my best, but let's just say they have these, right? And I haven't responded. I'll probably go back and respond to it just so it can go back in algorithm because it was doing so good. So that's going to bring my page back relevant. But like typically when I do any empowerment, I don't care what it is. If they just write me a heart, I'll send them a heart back, because all I'm thinking about is every time I do that, I'm creating engagement for my post, and I'm giving it more of an opportunity to actually get out to people and possibly go viral. So that's why I do that. That's what I did to this. Every time they comment, hey, if they share it, sometimes I'll even say thank you. But not only what that does is it also starts creating that people, since they're strangers, when you interact with them over social media, it's a different type of friendships. It's like they really want to support you because they don't know you. So when you just show a simple thank you or appreciation for them responding on your post is beneficial. But that's also good too when we're doing our trial runs and we're just getting in their DMs, wishing them a good day. Or even when you write these type of posts, use it as trial runs to start conversations with them, like, oh, you understand being a mom, you can just do something that's relative and then following the script after, because that's going to be beneficial too, far as with getting you engagement on your social media and getting you recognized more, so you can start closing more customers and agents. So let me show you guys this. Okay. I'm trying to see where this one went. Oh, wait, here it is. All right, you guys. So, of course, marketing yourself is not just important on social media, it's important off social media, okay? Something that you want to do is you want to dominate your area. So nobody should be moving credit in your area like you. When I tell you, I be talking to Daniel all the time, like, man, Daniel, we gotta do something. We gotta do an event. I'm not talking about just a PBR. We need to do a full-blown financial literacy event, but still put the presentation in there to sign people up, but actually do like a 2-3 hour event where we're giving them food and we got guest speakers, and I just be wanting to do something different because I'm like, nobody's done it. Let's get it done. You want to just be creative. Like, don't just think of doing PBRs, think of doing other things, and then just put your PBR into it. You just don't have to call it that. You're not just going to go over, a presentation for an hour. You're going to actually add what we talk about every day, value. You're going to add value. So when I say, like, I don't care where you live, your main concern is say, okay, what can I do to be able to be seen? So, not only, one of the things that I say is flyers, business cards. Have business cards. If you don't have business cards, you need to get them. You can go into stores. They'll let you leave your business cards. Shoot, sometimes I did it before where I went into Walmart and I was just putting my business cards by certain things. Like, I was putting them, like, for instance, I was going in like the bedding area, or like I was going anywhere where somebody can pretty much pick up something and then they see my business card. And I started doing that because it's like, hey, why not? Like, somebody's going to pick up my card that need my services. And just think about it. We're not providing to people tummy tuck tea or NutriBurst. We're offering credit repair. It's tax season. Walmart is people's favorite place for tax season. So why not start going around a store, leaving your business cards? I guarantee somebody going to reach out to you because somebody going to need their credit repair. So those are really good, especially with what we're doing, you guys. Having promotions, pretty much, when you make up the flyers, you can be like you're having a certain promotion to gain people, to pretty much get people to reach out to you and everything like that. Connect with influencers in your area, you guys. So people like DJs, radio personalities. So, like, if you have radio stations near you, reach out to them, build a connection with them, network. Business owners, those are extremely important. You know what I mean? You really want to connect because you never know who those business owners may know. Shoot, those business owners are going to know other business owners that need to know you. Educators and coaches. Because think about it, that's what we're teaching too. We're teaching financial literacy. So these type of influencers are super important. You want to utilize places who use credit, car dealerships, realtors, loan offices, even go to tax preparation offices if they let you in, just anybody that especially for the people that, have to utilize credit, because those are the main people that need somebody there on standby to get these people approved. You can organize an in-person PBR. Attend networking events. I don't hear about a lot of this. This is so important. When I tell you guys, networking events are so crucial to me, but they've taught me so much. I go to any networking event. I don't care what race or gender, like I'm going to go. Like I want to be there. I want people to know who Arkayla Best is. It teaches you so much. It taught me, I used to introduce myself by just Arkayla. I'll say, hi, my name's Arkayla, and then I found out at my last, networking event, they said, don't ever, call yourself just Arkayla. You are a brand, you stand by Arkayla Best in every sense. I don't care who you are. If I introduce you, I'm going to let you know, like, I'm Arkayla Best. That's who I am. And that's my brand, and I stand on it. So, attend those networking events, because it's going to really help you as well when it comes to just understanding the business side, seeing how, other business owners think. But not only that, it's going to put you in the position to be seen. It's going to give you more exposure, because people are going to see what services you offer, and then they're either going to need it or they're going to refer the other people they know that need it. So attending networking events is not done a lot. But when I tell you that right there, like I even tell Daniel, hey, we need to get out there again. Like I have to. I love networking events because they're so important, you guys. So pretty much, I mean, you guys, when it really comes to social media, it's just all about it's a look, it's perspective. That's, you got to think about it. People, you got to even relate it to what people are seeing today. People are big on affirmations, on positivity, on dreaming, on being successful, so paint the picture for them. I always like to, I like pretty things and nice and shiny. I want it to look good. So customize it to who you are, but also customize it to what people want to see, something inspirational to make them want to, just click on your page and get to know you. Leverage that, because when I tell you, it's so important, especially when it comes to running a business, because people take you serious. They know you're not mediocre. So you guys, definitely, if you have not did your social media, definitely do it. If you need any help or any advice, feel free to, DM me, and we can talk about it. But you guys, if you're doing this, do it all the way. Don't do it half. Don't be sitting here messaging people and your name KK and that's not your real name. Make sure that your profile is, when somebody look at it, let's just say a job looks at it, they're going to hire you. And if you got to go delete something, that means you shouldn't have it on there anyway. If you even got to think if something is, oh, should I delete it? You shouldn't even have it on there anyway. So just look at it that at the end of the day, you're an entrepreneur now. So you are your brand. And what you post is what your client, your agent, your potential agents, your potential customers, that's what they're going to see. So you got to remember that. People, you may think people are not looking. I guarantee before they even chose to inbox you, they didn't look through your page some way, somehow, to even see if you would be somebody they want to talk to. They're not just inboxing strangers. They didn't look at your page. So it's so important, and people take you serious. When I tell you now, even especially with customers value my time. I can probably not answer back, and I'm not saying do it, but it's been times I couldn't answer them back in a timely frame. So it may have been 24 to 48 hours. But then when I reach back out to them, it's like the immediately thought is saying, well, no, I know you're a busy woman. I know you're this. They assume. And it's because of how I handle myself on social media. So just remember that. But other than that, you guys, I'm just going to close it out, because with social media, it's really just, being professional, making sure it's like you make it unique to you, but you also want to have a target audience. If you do not have a target audience, get one. If you are a dad and you got girls, you're a girl dad, embrace that. If you're a dog mom, embrace that. Connect with other women that are that. If you're a single mom, okay, well, guess what? You can have pretty pictures of your kids and stuff like that. You can talk about being a single mom in a positive manner. So you really, when I tell you, that is so important. And you really want to find your target audience. And if you don't have a target audience, reach out to your mentor. I guarantee they will help you be able to niche down on who your target audience is by just asking a few questions. Find out your target audience, because that's one on how you're going to even know what to post. Because if you don't have a target audience, you're going to be all over the place. So finding a target audience, I told myself, moms are my target audience. Will I take a man agent? Of course, I will. However, who I'm going to target is mothers. Anytime you come on my page, I'm always going to be just moms, moms, moms. I don't care. And people may think, oh, well, you're canceling out that. No, because I still have men reaching out to me. But have a target audience, because that's when it's not going to be confusing on what to post, what to say. It's going to become natural. And also follow leaders that are relative to you. I love following like a Jaya. I love the things she posts, so I save it. You know, Lakeisha Marion, I follow her because it's like she just reminds me. I'm like, that's me. That's who I'm gonna be. So find those leaders and add them, because guess what? I guarantee you're gonna go through their page and see some posts that relates to you, and then you need to post those. So just keep that in mind, you guys. But other than that, I'm gonna end it right there. And if you guys have any questions, just let me know.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Kiara.
Great job, Arkayla.
Thank you, Charlene.
My name is C.W. Dozier, but you kind of, you know, my middle name is Wendy, so I learned a lot tonight. Thank you. I think I might change it to Charlene.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Arkayla, you rocked that out, Queen. I appreciate you. That's so much value.
For real, I didn't know some of that stuff. That was really, really good.
You're welcome. Jamal or Daryl, are one of you guys gonna close it out?
Hey, we got a couple more days. We need to treat the next 48 hours like it's the end of the volume month. We need to go all the way in, follow up Friday, you know, get your social media right, go all the way back to the first people you ever spoke to when you started this business, and let's follow up with them and let's close them out this weekend. Fire sale, income tax. Let's get it.